It's week 31. I finally got it right. We're at week 31. And this week we were on vacation and I watched a bunch of different journaling, traveling, what's it called when you, junk journaling and planning videos. And it got me kind of excited to do something different. I wanted to shake things up because we were on vacation and I'm really excited to show you what I did. It's really fun. Can you see that? It's all fun colors, fun stickers. It's not paint by numbers or within the lines or anything like that. And I'm a pretty rigid, I like things to be just set in spaces. This was a little bit out of my normal kind of behavior, especially if you've been following me any of these 30 weeks, you know that I am more of a kind of vanilla planner, right? Very vanilla. I follow the rules and I don't, well, this is and what was to come. I have these stickers. Where are they? They're right here. And I had fun. So I have these happy planner stickers that are, what are they called? Classic sticker sheets, essential seasons. And I thought, you know what, let me pull these out because I bought them originally when I bought my Laurel Denise planner. And I bought them because they had so many fun seasonal colors. And I thought, you know, I'll use this to get started planning in my horizontal. And it wasn't really working with how I like to be within the lines, and put this in the drawer and forgot all about it. And then after I dove down all these different YouTubes and Instagram accounts of journaling, junk journaling, travel journals, and then planner videos, I thought, you know what? Let's just have a little fun because this was a vacation week. I didn't have any big to-dos, and just let's have fun with putting stickers on here and highlighting, using my pen, and that's it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's really fun. It's all about summer and it's all about vacation. Let's turn this around because we have to plan week 31. And I do want to go over the stickers that I got, which are kind of coloring within the line stickers. They're very will fit. So I bought these and I talked about this last week about showing you what I got to go moving forward that will work in this book bound. So I'm going to show you the ones I got, explain sort of how they work, and plan next week, week 31 with you. Here's a look at this past week, a vacation week. We were traveling, we were at the beach through midday Thursday, and I thought, you know what, I'll just grab these stickers. I don't have any to do, so I just said, relax, read, put your phone down, enjoy every moment. Added these stickers. I did have content that was already running, so I just placed that there. And then I filled in the meals as they happened. And then I marked the books that I was reading in this series by, this was book number 2 was the green, the pink was number 3, we have number 4, and now I'm on number 5. If you've not read Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Thorns, so good. And it was a really fun book discussion, especially with a lot of generations. So I have 2 sister-in-laws and my nieces. It was really fun to discuss the book. But anyway, that's it. And then I had one lunch meeting lunch on Tuesday at 11. So that was really the only thing I had. And that's why I put this little pin cushion there to hold the time. And then I wanted to remember what else I needed to bring for next year. So I made this, and I may need to add a few other things. And then I got back to work on Thursday. So I worked, we flew in, read, because I can't put these books down. And then I got to doing a little to-do list for here. But this was so fun. I can't even tell you how much fun it was to just go rogue. For me, this is going rogue, putting big stickers and all the thing. And this was really, really fun. And like I said, I used this planner this happy planner, these stickers, and they're just fun. And I'll link all these things below. And I used some of these that were right in here for summer. So really fun. Anyway, let's get into planning next week, which is week 31. And to do that, I wanted to just show you, we've got a blank slate, and I still need to use these stickers right here because we're going to be, this is the last week. So we're going to go right in to August. And I wanted to just go back a minute to my August spread in my horizontal standard Monday start. So I had already laid this all down and decided to stick with my book bound for August. So I took a lot of the stickers, like these little stickers from my, here, I'll move this up a little bit, from the standard horizontal, and I laid them in here where I could. And I already had a bunch of stickers like these to use for August. I had the doodles, I had these, and then these were left over from the horizontal. So I wanted to stick with this because I already had these. So what I did is when I went to Planner Kate to do August, I wanted everything to match with this and work in here. And to do that, I did remove these stickers from the horizontal. I was able to add them. I think I got all of them. Maybe one didn't work. Yeah, so I was able to do these 3 without tearing them. So what I did is I did a big search in Planner Kate for new stickers or stickers to work for the book bound. And I found that the Plum 7x9 were all 1.5 inch stickers. So all of these are 1.5. Now this sticker right here, I believe is a little too long for here. Maybe it'll work and it'll hang over, but this may be the one that doesn't work, but maybe I could use it somewhere else in here. So the doodles work, all of these will work in the book bound. And then I got this one because I thought I could use, this is again the Plum 7.9. I thought I could use this header right here on my August right here. Right in here. I thought this would work right here. It'll fit like right to here to here. And then these are 1.5, so these would work for the daily, weekly slots. There are these dots. If I want to put them in here, I could do the dots here. And so this would definitely work. I could upgrade this sticker to this one because it's bigger, or put this on just the day. On the 1st, I could put that over here if I wanted. Oh no, I have to go back, I guess, to the 1st. Friday the 1st is planner day, so I could put it here if I wanted. Anyway, I was looking for 1.5 stickers. So the other things that I purchased were the dash labels like this, because I thought these would look well in here, because these are, again, 1.5. These are the pattern labels that match August, so I liked these. I did buy these again because I didn't realize I was going to be able to lift them off. So I got these again. And I did notice that Planner Kate has this habit tracker. I think she has all 3 of these as full page. So there's multiple on one page, kind of like a big page like this. And I really like the habit tracker in the horizontal. So I think I may buy sheets of these in different colors for each week because I really, really like these. And I like being able to check things off as I go, like water, exercise, you know, reading or whatever in here. So I may do that. And this fits, you know, right in here, just like, here, let me show you, like this right here. See how it fits? It fits right here as well. So I kind of love this for the week. And it's a great little habit tracker. So I got that, got those. And then I got these thin washi. I thought these were kind of great. And you could sort of delineate days of the week, cut them, or put them between things for time blocking. I thought these were kind of fun, and I wanted to try those out as well. So I got those for the August month. And then while I was there, I figured, you know what, I'll just look at September and see if there was anything for September that I liked as well. And so for September, because I want to plan a little bit ahead, there's nothing in here. I did go ahead and I really liked the back to school from Planner Kate. So I did the same thing. I got the Plum 7/9 monthly. I thought I could put this right up here. Again, use all of these just for the big month. And I could use this for appointments and things for September, the doodles and all of that. And then I kept going. I got the same doodles, and then I got the pattern labels, the dash labels, the sidebar, because I think these are really cute, and then some more thin washi. So the only thing I didn't get, which I think I'm gonna have to order along with some more habit trackers, I didn't get these. And I really do like these up on the headers, like right here. I do like those right here. So I think I'll buy more of these for September in my next order. But yeah, so those are the things that I got from Planner Kate to move ahead with in here. But there's actually so many options that you can go with. You just have to make sure when you're looking at the sizes that these are 1.5, because 1.5 will fit in these boxes, and then they'll also fit down here if you want to use anything like that. Now, I did have so much fun this past week. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to kind of a layout like this. It's more loose, open, and all that, or if I want to stick with being more, time blocking, like that. Do I want to add more things like that? That is to be determined. But for now, I'm just going to finish laying out the stickers for right here for this coming week. And I'm going to spend a little time working on August, because we are going right into August next week. Stick around. I will do a speed up. I will not talk. And if you want to move to the next section and meet me after I do all the laying of the stickers, that's great too. Just check the next chapter and I'll see you there. I think I want to change out these that I pulled from the horizontal. I know I put them here, but I feel like I want to pull these off and then add these because they're just bigger. And same with this, like put this in there because it will show up better. And then put these numbers down because I just feel like it's going to pop more. So I think I'm going to take these off. I know it's a waste, and add the ones from this monthly and then see what that looks like. And I know I could maybe reuse them again, but I don't think I can. So I'm going to do that. I'll just quickly lay those down. I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch in real time. So here is next week, week 31, just laid out, just with the numbers and the little days for the week. I am not really sure if I want to keep with this hourly washi tape here. I did pull it off last week and I kind of love where this went and the kind of looser structure on, Friday was a work day or whatever. And do I want to keep more structure or do I want to be more loose? I do have more of I have these little tiny still for July stickers, These are a little bit too big, so I don't have a lot that are gonna fit in this. So it'll be interesting to see moving forward into August. You know, now I have this done. I need to fill things in. It's very blank, but maybe I do want some different fun stickers. And then here we go into the first big week, full week in August, and I have so many of these, right? So do I want to use all these? And that was the question. Like, am I going to enjoy using more, again, like these? So am I going to do more of these and be more structured and maybe have some fun with lines like this? I don't know. So this is to be determined. I'm going to sit and play with this. I'm going to play with and look at my calendar for next week. I'm going to plug this in, so you'll see that next week. So stick around and let's chat about it together. So what do you think? What do you think of being a little bit less within the lines? And especially for a vacation week, I think that is awesome. I am kind of toying with how I'm going to go ahead with this next week, like I just said, whether I'm going to keep the washi hourly or not. I think this is a great evolution. Seeing a lot of other planners, journalers, and seeing how they are more loose with their blank spaces than I have been. I'm much more, like I said in the beginning, more rigid. I like to be within the lines, and I don't like to mess things up, hence the erasable pens and highlighters, because I want to be able to erase. I don't want it to look messy, but I'm leaning towards getting a little bit messier. So this is going to be really interesting where this goes. I'm kind of excited to branch out, look at some other sticker, like this sticker book that I just pulled out of my drawer that I originally bought, that I then put away. Maybe I need to get some inspiration with other stickers in here and make it more like free-flowing versus more structured. That's kind of where I am right now. I kind of have to think through it on my own, and I don't want to waste your time watching me do that right now. So I'm going to think about it. I will show you next week, week 32, what happens. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe so that you get notified when next week's video goes up, which will be week 32, and see where this took me. Am I going to stay structured? Am I going to get a little looser? Am I going to use these stickers that I purchased because now I have them all? Can I mix the two together and come up with a flowing, structured planner? I don't know, but I'm going to try to figure it out now and get everything in here, in there. And I will say, I do like the idea of putting placeholders for things that have to get done, which is the appointments, the work hours that have to get done, and things like that. So I do think those things will be structured, and those I will try to use these 1.5 blocks, and then maybe I'll flow in some looser things, highlight things, and make it more fun in that sense. Because I'm kind of loving what I did last week. I liked just the rhythm of it, that it was easy, that I wasn't overthinking it, that I highlighted it and then I wasn't really happy with it, but I left it, because if you look here, I was highlighting that I read and then what number book it was. And I thought, oh, I don't like that. But then I drew a box around it and I was like, oh, I kind of like that. So it's just going to be fluid, and I'm just going to work through it and see how it goes for next week. So thank you so much for being with me today for week 31. I finally got it right. I had to write myself a note. Actually, in my planner, it says week 31, seeing how I did last week, and then sticking around because next week, week 32, who knows what's going to be happening in my planner. But I'm really excited to, I think I'm just going to have to go shopping again. That's the thing. I don't want to buy too many things and then not use them, but I feel like as this evolves, I'll end up changing using things that I didn't think I would. I'm just gonna have a huge stack of stickers that I can go back to and use for the future. I think I just need to play around and see what works best for me. So if you have any thoughts about any of this, how do you use your planner? Are you more structured? Do you like free flow? Do you like a lot of stickers? Do you like things outside the lines? Oh, because that freaks me out, but I'm trying it. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me today, and I will see you next week for week 32.